This meeting is being conducted in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by advertisement in the Cape May Star and Wave on the Township website and posted on the bulletin boards of Township Hall.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Conrad.
Here.
Councilmember Perry.
Here.
Councilmember Simonson.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Clark.
Here.
Mayor Beck.
Here. Okay, we have a proclamation supporting the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over 2016 year-end holiday crackdown. Whereas impaired drivers on our nation's roads kill more than 10,000 people each year and cost our society more than $37 billion annually. Whereas 29% of motor vehicle fatalities in New Jersey in 2014 were alcohol-related. Whereas the season at the end of the year is traditionally a time of social gatherings which often include alcohol. Whereas the State of New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic has asked law enforcement agencies throughout the state to participate in the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over year-end holiday crackdown. Whereas an increase in impaired driving enforcement and a reduction in impaired driving will save lives on our roadways. Therefore, be it resolved, the Township of Lower declares its support for the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over 2016 year-end holiday crackdown from December 9 through January 1, 2017, amid pledges to increase awareness of the dangers of drinking and driving. Amen. We move into the work session. Manager, do you have this gentleman?
I wanted to tell council before gentleman comes up that from Verizon that we were approached about him coming forward tonight due to the areas in the township where reception is very poor when it comes to cell phones, et cetera. And after talking to him for a couple times, he assured me of all the different municipalities that Verizon is now involved with. So I thought the next move was for him to come in and talk to you and explain what they could do to boost us up in those areas that are bad. So without further ado.
Good evening.
I'm Bill Flanagan with Tilson Technology, and we represent Verizon Wireless. So this is it's a statewide project for Verizon Wireless. It's been in process for about the last year and a half in northern and central New Jersey. We're now starting the process for southern New Jersey, and this project basically entails the installation of what they call small network nodes, which are small, low-powered antennas that are mounted to the top of utility poles. They're about 2 to 3 feet in height, about the diameter of a utility pole, and they're located in the public right-of-way. The installation includes an equipment cabinet and an electric meter, and I do have some sample pictures if you would like to see those. The antennas are interconnected by fiber optic cable back to an existing cell tower, and they primarily augment an existing tower. What they do is they pick up the signal and they transfer it to and from the cell tower. So these antennas are out there picking up the signals and transmitting it back to a cell tower. And they serve several purposes. Primarily, it's to fill in the gaps in areas that currently lack coverage. Secondarily, they're meant to improve data transmission. With the increase in the number of people using handheld devices and wireless tablets, the existing infrastructure just can't support the demand for for transmissions. So these antennas are meant to augment these towers for that reason. The additional infrastructure is also necessary to support 5G network, which is going to be coming down the road in the next couple of years. So for this project, Verizon Wireless is requesting consent to operate within the right-of-way, not to construct anything at this time. So they're just asking for consent to operate wireless facilities within the public right-of-way. Once Verizon Wireless's radio frequency engineers determine where these antennas would be located and how many they need, we would then come back to the township to apply for all necessary state and local and federal permits and approvals. This is really it's the first step in the process, which gives us the right to operate within the right-of-way. So we kind of need that before we can go the next step and apply for all the permits and do all the engineering work. I provided a draft resolution which basically says that you'll give us consent, but we will comply with all the necessary permitting processes. That's pretty much it.
We discussed the cost. I know we discussed it, but could you tell council what Lower Township's cost would be in this project?
There's no cost to the township for this project, other than possibly for reviewing plans or that type of thing. But there's no other costs involved with this. Verizon Wireless that's their cost.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have a couple. This has been done in other towns?
Yeah.
Have we checked with the other towns to see how it worked out with them at all?
No, I have not.
I might want to do that. I would
Well,
also
I think also our attorney should look over
right.
paperwork, and we'll bring it to council at the next meeting.
Well, you might want to wait till the next council in January. I'm just saying because I think it might be an involved thing in a certain way. Because I might reach out to Bill Galestock also, just to get a read to see what he sees and run it past even all our department heads. I
Bill,
mean,
where
it
else?
sounds-
Where are you located in South Jersey? I know you mentioned different towns, but
We haven't done any installations in South Jersey yet. We've started this process about a month ago, reaching out to all the municipalities in Gloucester County, Cape May County, and Atlantic County. So all the work we've been doing so far has been up in northern and central New Jersey, Monmouth County, Ocean, and farther up.
Are you the only ones that do this?
We're doing this solely for Verizon Wireless throughout the state, also doing some work in Pennsylvania and Delaware.
But nobody else is doing it.
Not for Verizon Wireless.
Not for Verizon. I
no.
mean, I'm just, it's you guys alone.
There are other companies, tower companies, that what they call neutral host providers that install towers for their purpose to lease space to other carriers. That is not what we're doing here.
Okay.
We've been contracted by Verizon Wireless to
Right.
do this statewide, only for them.
It sounds good. I mean, I don't see any problems
Well,
with it unless.
I know that two particular areas that over near the high school, it's very poor when it comes to using cell phones at Lower Cape May Regional, whether it's parking lot or especially in either of the schools. And we used to experience problems down near the Millman Center also. So I really wanted this more information, but I'm sure some of you folks have experienced it in different areas of the township also. So
Yeah,
I
it's-
thought it was worth looking into.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a constant state of trying to improve what we've got. And you're right, the volume is just incredible with the number of phones out there.
And it's not only the phones, it's the newer technology,
Right.
driverless cars, wireless buildings, smart buildings. There's all kinds of healthcare devices that all use wireless transmissions, and it's just it's putting a load on the infrastructure, and it just can't support it anymore. So that's
Why did you choose this area
we're doing this throughout the state.
throughout the state?
Yeah,
I mean,
every municipality in the state.
so you'll be talking to Cape May and the other municipalities in this county?
Yes, some we already have.
So it's not, we have a special need that you've
No.
identified?
Now, Verizon is trying to stay, on top and, maintain a good network.
Okay?
I got, glad to hear this, because I know there's some dead areas and there's safety concerns for that. The one thing you slipped in there, they are going to start proceeding with fiber optic in this area also?
Well, when they do this install, they'll need fiber optic cable for that purpose.
Well, you had said something about the next step is them possibly going forward, because I know Lower's been waiting for that for a while. I know that's not yours, but
Yeah.
that's something I just picked up on real quick. So that would be good news.
Okay, anybody else?
Bill, thank you. Do you want to leave
Thank you.
that information now?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, move down to the consent agenda. Any council questions or comments on the consent agenda? Okay, open up for public comment on the consent agenda. Okay, close the public portion.
Approval of minutes, November 21, 2016. Resolutions number 2016-325 through 2016-332. Ordinance number 2016-07, an ordinance of the Township of Lower, amending Chapter 400, the Land Development Ordinance of the Township of Lower. This will be the first reading of this ordinance. The second reading and public hearing will be scheduled for December 19th, 2016. And ordinance number 2016-08, an ordinance transferring ownership of certain real property to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. This is also the first reading of this ordinance. The second reading and public hearing has been scheduled for November 19th, 2016.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Perry?
Yes.
Councilmember Simonson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
Yes.
Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Resolution number 2016-333. This is authorization for the 2016 Incentive Award for Insurance Waiver in the amount of $55,750.
Okay. Do I have any council comments? Open it up for public comment. Close the public portion. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Perry?
Abstain.
Councilmember Simonson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
Yes.
Mayor Beck?
Yes.
Resolution number 2016-334. This is a resolution authorizing amendment to the salary ordinance. This resolution is for the purpose of increasing the mayor and council salary.
All right, I guess, Jim, are you going to take point on this, or somebody explaining this?
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
All right.
The resolution calls for a $3,000 raise across the board effective in January of 2017. The ordinance states that this was supposed to be looked at every 2 years, and I've been here for 2 years, but I went back, and the last time this has been addressed is 11 years ago. So it's been over a decade. I also have data on the other towns. Obviously, we are the most populated town in Cape May County, and we are at the bottom of the areas when it comes to these payrolls. One other thing I'd like to add is the fact that council, up until 2009, used to receive benefits. There have been no benefits for council members since then, and the cost of those benefits now would be half of the total salaries for the council members.
Okay. Council comments? I have a few. I've been on 16 years, and I've never voted for a pay increase. And I won't do that tonight. I really think it should be postponed till the next council comes in, because they're the people that will benefit from this. I didn't know this was going to be on there until I saw this on the agenda. And, I get, I never looked at the salary, and I'm sure council hasn't really either. It was never a reason for me to be sitting up here. And if you want to really look at it, I was here during the debacle in 2005 when they raised the salaries in the back room one night. And we went from 7,800, I believe, to 12,000, which theoretically, and now you're going to take it to 15. So in 11 years, you basically have gone from 7,800 to 15,000, right? What was it, the salary in prior to, oh, you're giving me the other towns? Oh, this is ours, yeah.
Bottom is ours also.
Okay. I need my glasses again. So it was raised from 9,000 to 12,000? Wait a second.
Yeah.
This doesn't cancel, what is this, 1992, it went from 3,500 to 9,000, is that what you're saying?
That's the salary range.
Oh, it's the range, but it was $7,800 is what I was being paid in 2005. So actually, if you look at it, to make it 15,000 now would be a 100% increase.
In 2005, the ordinance set the salary range from 12,000 to 12,500.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it was $7,800.
Oh, in 2004, it
Yeah.
went from 78
Yeah.
to 12,000.
Okay, they raised it. That's when they raised it. I'm just saying, since that initial raise over about 11-year period, theoretically, you're looking at a 100% increase, where certainly the CPI is about 25%. You can tell me all you want about the other towns. I don't care. I mean, that's my personal opinion on it. I don't care what the other towns pay their people. It's never been a reason why I sat here. And if I was still making the same amount of money that I made when I came on in 1998, I don't care. It's simply that. If you want to raise these things, I really wish you would wait until next year. It means you postpone your raises for a year, but I can't support this.
Well, I did discuss this with you
About a year.
14 months ago.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to go there then, but we have an ordinance to look at this every
2
2 years.
And we looked
So-
at it, so we shoot it down. I mean,
Okay.
that's the nature of the beast. The reason we didn't bring it up is because nobody really ever wanted to. I think that the consensus was, nobody ever came to me and said, I think we should look at this. I knew what the ordinance was. I remember when we went through the whole dog and pony show, and we went to a closed session where it wasn't even on the agenda. We ended up not only discussing it, but having a straw vote came out of council and voted to increase the salaries in the back room. And anybody that was around in '05 would remember that. The point I'm saying is, I was the only one on council who voted against that at that time. And I'll vote against it again tonight. I just am, I'm at the end of, I'm down to my last couple meetings. The people that are going to be sitting here starting January should vote on this legislation. They should take ownership. If they want to raise their salaries, let them take ownership of it. I mean, that would mean that it doesn't go into effect till next January, but is somebody up here that hard up that we got to force it through now? I mean, you guys do what you want.
Well, the thing we have to also look at is 2008, we pushed to get rid of the council benefits. Let's just talk
I
to
got it.
cash. Back then, that was a savings of approximately $7,500 to $115,000. In today's dollars, that savings is saving the taxpayers $25,000 to roughly $160,000 a year by no council members being able to get that. You're right, it's not about the money, it's trying to get the different things, because I said that back in 2009.
Well,
We could take a cut, but at the same time, it's different things happen, and sometimes you have to do that. Who was it? I think Mr. Mazurek brought up that we needed to keep certain things, do certain things to try to attract people to run and take the office.
He
Some
did,
people-
and I remember saying that, but I mean, unless you were going to offer $100,000 for a council seat,
That's not
it's
gonna
not going to work.
No.
You know, raising at $3,000 isn't going to attract a single person to come down here and do what we do and go through what we do. I mean, it's not for the money. I won't vote for it. I mean, you guys, I've made my case as far as it goes. It's up to you guys, but I personally really think, I wish you would, let the people that are going to benefit from it take ownership from it. Postpone it to next year.
I'll just say it's never occurred to me that we really could raise our own salaries. That's a new approach. But the way I've always looked at it, this is public service. The $12,000 they paid, I'm grateful for. I looked at it as after taxes, that pretty much covered the amount of money I pay in taxes in Lower Township, so I kind of looked at it as a wash, and I got the benefit of and the pride of being able to serve the public. So I don't see it as something we need to do. I think that none of us are doing it for the money. It's public service, and we can, it's a token amount for our service, and we don't really need to raise it. So I'm going to vote against it as well.
Well, we're not voting yet. We need to have a motion.
I know, we
To-
have to have public comment.
Okay.
This is council comments on this. I'm just letting you know in advance I don't support it. Is there anybody else on council wish to comment before we open it up for public comment? Does anybody in the public wish to comment? I'll close the public portion. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Councilmember Conrad?
Yes.
Councilmember Perry?
Yes.
Councilmember Simonson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark?
No.
Mayor Beck?
No. Move down to, oh wait, we have the other one.
Ordinance number 2016-09, an ordinance amending ordinance 2016-06, the salary and benefit ordinance for the Township of Lower. This is the first reading of this ordinance. The second reading and public hearing has been scheduled for December 19th, 2016.
Okay. Council comments? All right, do I have a motion?
Make a
You
motion.
have to open up to the public before we,
Even on,
You need
it's not this public, I thought it was.
oh, I apologize. It
The
is the first
second
reading,
reading is
public
the
hearing.
public portion.
Second reading.
It's a first reading, we don't have to open it up.
Sorry, you're right.
Okay,
So used to.
Yeah.
My motion stands.
go ahead.
Motion by Councilmember Simonson.
Second.
Councilmember Conrad.
Yes.
Councilmember Perry.
Yes.
Councilmember Simonson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Clark.
No.
Mayor Beck.
No. Move down to administrative reports. Anybody on council have any comments or questions? Move down to council comments. I thought I lost my announcements. It's buried in my toys up here. Okay,
All right.
announcements?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, if no one.
No, I was looking for something. I was just
Okay.
saying, okay, I got it.
Oh, okay. Beach access is coming real nice in North Cape May. I can't wait till they really start getting to the villas. People are real excited about this because they are seeing what's happening down the North Cape May and how well it's being done. Coming to the Christmas season, please be careful out there. As we have the proclamation earlier, it does get to be a problem, and I've seen a lot of it, so please be safe, think before you drive. Nope, that's it. Go, Dave.
The only thing I'd like to add is that, along with the beach access, if anybody's been watching the surveyors move down Bay Shore Road, they're down around in between Town Bank Road and Washington Boulevard, headed south, doing their surveying and marking out. So they're gaining progress there, so they're moving along. So it's another project that is underway.
I'd like to ask our public and our community for their thoughts and prayers this evening for the Klez family. Jamie Klez was a young man that lived here in the Villas. I got to know very well through our school system, and he was a good young man with a big heart, and didn't always have the easiest life, but always made the best of it. unfortunately passed away last evening due to a horrific car crash on Fully Mill Road, and just asking that your thoughts and prayers go out to the family, and especially at this time of year. As we all know, it's a tough time of year for something like this. It's a tough time any time for a parent or a family, so please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And on a lighter note, enjoy the parade Saturday night. I know we have one of Lower Township's own hometown heroes, Matt Caesar, is our grand marshal of the parade. He is a World Series champion, and we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
No comments.
What? You gotta say something. All right, first of all, the tree lighting ceremony was a lot of fun, and thanks to the Rotary for that. They do a awesome job. The parade is Saturday, December 10. Bay Shore Road starts at Breakwater, continues to Rose Hill. The new start time is 6 p.m. Correcto, Supremo? Okay. Very Merry Christmas is Sunday, December 18th, 12 to 3 at the terminal, right? Am I doing it right so far?
So far, so
Thank
good.
you. The Lower Township Chamber of Commerce has also designated January as Police Appreciation Month. Kicking it off will be a Police Appreciation Breakfast, along with special deals for our officers offered by our business community during that month. Police support signs are available through the Lower Township Chamber of Commerce, thanks to the generosity of Sinama of Cape May Courthouse. They are only $20 each. All of the proceeds will be donated to the Lower Township Police Department. They can be purchased at these locations: Anco, Ace Hardware, Geis's Market, Rob Gleason, State Farm Insurance Company, and the Lower Township Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. Okay, we'll open up the public portion. If anybody has anything they wish to say, this gentleman here.
Dean Anderson, Town Bank Road. Just to all the veterans out there, if you want to go on the beach in Cape May, the beach tags are available free. You just need to take your discharge papers or your Veterans County ID to City Hall in Cape May, and you get a free beach tag.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody else wish to address council?
Bill Greenfield, Villas. Yeah, beach access has been coming up a lot lately, and New Jersey Avenue wasn't included in the program because it was thought at the time that Township didn't own the beach below the end of the street there, and became aware that the Township does own that. So I got in touch with Mr. Ridgway, and because I had concerns that the steps that are there now are on the edge of the street, like right up against private property, and there's a survey mark in the steps. So I was going over things with Mr. Ridgway, and he contacted Gary Douglas, and so I thought this would be a good time to move those steps. I mean, I'm not looking for something like New York Avenue. I just wanted to see if those steps could be moved over, and Jim talked with Gary Douglas, and I've been assured that once all the other beach access work is done, that those steps will be moved over, and I just wanted to thank him and Gary for his help. So, okay? Thanks.
Anybody else wish to
Wanted to
address?
get that on the record.
Okay, that's fine. All right, close the public portion. A motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.